Hello, my name is Iwona. Welcome to Made in the Midlands TV, the TV channel for local manufacturing and engineering companies from West Midlands region. Today we're joined by Tom Trow-Poole from MIE Solutions. Hello Tom,
Hello,
and welcome to the channel.
Thank you for having me.
Brilliant. So tell us, who are MIE Solutions and how do you support local manufacturing companies?
Okay, so MIE Solutions are a production control and MRP software provider. We provide and develop our own software, which is specifically designed for manufacturers. We predominantly deal with sheet metal companies, precision engineers and fabrication companies, but we also do quite a bit of work with now electronic PCB manufacturers. We also work with a lot of plastic injection molders. So although that was our core database or our core sort of client base to start with, we have sort of diversified, the software to suit quite a few manufacturing needs in different industries. We are based over in Redditch, which is where our head office is in the UK, where we support all of our UK customers. We also do actually have offices over in the US. Right. We have offices in Mexico, South Africa, and also Australia as well. So we are actually a worldwide company as well, of course, as being based over here in the UK.
Brilliant.
In terms of users, we have over 1,300 users in the UK and over 10,000 worldwide as well. So again, sort of ranging from a diverse, range of industries: sheet metal, precision engineering, fabrication, and plastic injection molders.
Fantastic.
Some companies that we work with, Made in the Midlands members, we do have quite a few Made in the Midlands members that we do make use of our software. But just to name a few, we work with the likes of Kaikuna Europe, Reekin Sheet Metal, the users of our software, also Grenville Engineering as well up in Stoke-on-Trent. Right. So they're just a few companies that do use our software. Okay. The software itself has actually been around now for 25 years as well. It was originally developed in partnership with a company called Armada America. Armada America are a company that make a lot of laser cutting machines, press brakes for the sheet metal industry. So from the offset, it was very much designed to deal with the sort of tasks, I guess, and situations that manufacturers find themselves in.
So you're talking about Trek software here, aren't you?
Yes, that's it. Yes, it. Yeah. So the idea of our system is to basically manage a manufacturer's process flow from when they first receive an inquiry from their customer, all the way through to when they ship and invoice them products at the end of the production stage.
And tell us, how has your Made in the Midlands membership supported you with contacting new potential customers?
For us, Made in the Midlands has been really beneficial so far. As a company, we're very active on social media. So again, I know Made in the Midlands, especially with their Twitter accounts and LinkedIn's and things like that, if we put posts up and things like that, they sort of push those on our behalf, which is good, sort of having those exposed to manufacturers, which are the people, we sort of tend to deal with. I think also, we are sort of very active members in the sense that we always quite often put up news posts and blog posts, which again are relayed out, of course, to sort of the audience that Made in the Midlands has got. I myself actually go along to a lot of the breakfast mornings. Okay. So for us, especially with us being, I guess, a technology centre as opposed to a manufacturer, it's a good opportunity for us to sort of keep up to date with, how manufacturers are getting on, what's actually going on within those industries. Of course, we have a lot of feedback, from our other customers that aren't Made in the Midlands members on a regular basis, but, it is a good opportunity for me to come and sort of have an informal chat, with a group of manufacturers, like-minded people, I guess.
Okay, that's fantastic. So what about skills? Skills obviously are a huge talking point within the industry. Do you employ any apprentices? How do you find that?
Yes, we do. So apprentices is actually sort of quite a big part of our business structure, in fact. At the moment, we actually have 2 employees that are sort of on a full-time basis now who came through our apprenticeship scheme, and we currently have 2 other apprentices that are in the process, of course, of going through their apprenticeship. And with sort of the intentions, I guess, of taking them on again at sort of the end of their time. So apprentices are definitely a big thing for us. I think, again, especially with the sort of industry, the technology, let's say, sector that we work in, apprentices, I guess with the day and age we live in, the younger generation, let's say, are very much sort of have grown up with technology. So for us, apprentices coming in with new ideas, new ways of thinking, apprenticeships have definitely been of a big benefit to everyone.
That's great. And do you feel the government is supporting enough the apprenticeship schemes for businesses?
As I said, from our perspective, we have been, I guess, very lucky with apprenticeships. We actually work with a company called LMPQ, who provide the apprenticeships that we've got. As a whole, I guess there's always room for improvement. Yeah. You know, as I said, we have been very fortunate. You know, the apprentices we have had come on board have been very good. They've had the right work ethic. But as you said, there's still room for improvements. And I think, as well as the education system, it is still very much about businesses as well, you know, having a part to play in sort of being very open to the apprenticeship schemes and being, you know, very forthcoming in saying, look, you know, we're willing to invest time and money and effort into these apprentices.
Brilliant. Okay, so you as MIE Solutions have experienced a lot of success, which is leading your company to develop new expansion plans. So what are your plans for the future? What are you doing at the moment?
Yeah, okay. I mean, basically, since the sort of incorporation of the company, we've had year-on-year growth. We've got to the stage now where we have actually outgrew our current office. So we are in the process of looking to move into another office, probably in the region of actually 2 times the size of our current office. Again, you know, we actually are currently on the lookout for new apprentices, new employees. We've got a few positions that we'd like to sort of fill and sort of expand on. So yeah, we're definitely sort of heading in the right direction.
Okay, and what about your role? How are you involved with the business? How excited you are about your role?
I mean, at the moment, of course, you know, with this sort of growth that we are sort of going through at the moment, it is exciting times. You know, I think with that, especially with MIE Solutions, it is very much the fact of the sky is the limit.
Yes.
You know, if you have got the right work ethic, if you have got that desire to go, you know, all the way to the top, then the opportunities are there to do so. So I think from that perspective, it is very exciting. Again, with us being sort of a technology, I guess, sector, so to speak, the sort of developments that we are doing are also, you know, sort of quite appealing sort of aspects, you know, to what we do. You know, we are constantly developing the software based on customer feedback. You know, we have things in the pipeline such as online portals that customers can sort of log into and see where their jobs are up to through the manufacturing process. So yeah, most definitely. I think again, sort of every day is different in that respect. You know, there's new accreditations coming out, you know, ISO compliances, you know, different accreditations for the industry such as aerospace and things like that. So yeah, as I say, every day is different, and yeah, so it's good from that perspective.
Fantastic. So the passion for work is definitely there.
Yes, most definitely.
Brilliant.
Most
so
definitely.
I understand that you've recently made your biggest sale to date. So how much of an impact that had on the business?
Yes, that's a good point. Yeah, so at the tail end of last year, we had our largest single sale that we sold to a company. We also have, in the last calendar year, sold more MyTrack seats than we ever had done in previous calendar years. So our sales growth, let's say, has sort of continued to grow year on year, but this year has been, you know, sort of let's say, our largest improvement by far.
Okay, so what are your in terms of, we talked about future plans, what are your targets at the moment?
I think, in all honesty, just to carry on with the continued growth. You know, we are doing it at sort of a pace that we can handle. You know, we don't want to sort of grow too quickly, but at the same time, we do want to maintain sort of a steady growth. We've started to quite dramatically increase our customer base in Scotland. So I think this year especially, we are going to sort of try and target that even further and really sort of try and branch out, you know, within the Scotland region.
Okay, I think that's really fantastic. Thank you, Tom, for coming here and telling us about MIE Solutions, a fantastic business, and thank you for supporting membership and being a member generally. So thank you very much for listening to Made in the Midlands channel. Subscribe for our fresh content and follow us on Twitter. Follow MIE on Twitter as well. They are also very active, and thank you.